report on Shelterwood by Wingate. Not an author I usually read, but this one was interesting. It was historically interesting. It's set in Oklahoma in 1909, and then there's a parallel story that's taking place in 1990. The 1909 was about children who had fallen victim to professional foster parents where they would take in children who had inherited land because of the division of the property. If they were Indians, they may have actually inherited some valuable property. So some of these professional foster parents would have 500, 200 kids, and nobody knew where they were. They were farmed out to insane asylums. They weren't being fed. They basically weren't getting any of the services that children need. And this is a story about a family that was going through that, and women in politics at the time that were trying to solve the problem. But there was a lot of money involved, and Oklahoma was quite the state at that time. If you read Killer Moon about the Osage County murders of the Indians who had inherited money, and people had decided that they couldn't manage their own affairs, so they would be determined to be wards of the court too. So people were making a lot of money off Indians and children. And then the 1990 story is about a single mother who has moved to a national park in Oklahoma, and she's uncovering some information about that time and just trying to take care of her child and be a good ranger. So you've got the two stories going on at the same time, and they're pretty good. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more than I had read one other book by this author and didn't think it was great. But this was fun, and it was also, based on stories that, were true and that did happen. So, Wingate, Shelterwood.